free the hard way. Y'all like, comment, subscribe, share, all that good Y'all know what it is, man. Live from 85. Back at it again. Boss Talk of Business. Go ahead and subscribe to the channel. If you're new to it, man, go ahead and hit the like button. Subscribe, join the membership. There's a lot of perks when you click that join button. It's gonna tell you all about it, man. And I am a real one, so I'm gonna keep my word on everything. When you hit that button, I'm gonna keep my word on everything. You feel me? What's up with it, Ivana? Hey, I'm glad you came to the live, man. I'm gonna talk about Kanye. I just listened to Kanye, that Donda album. Well, I ain't gonna lie, I ain't listened to the whole thing yet. I got through like 58 minutes. And if I would have kept listening, I wouldn't have been on time to this video, and I was late because I was listening. The last song I was listening to is the best I've heard so far. So I wrote down some stuff about what I heard while I was listening to it, right? And I'm gonna give my honest opinion on this album. Now I wrote down some of the songs when I was listening to it that stood out to me. And then I'm gonna tell you overall what I think about it. Then we're gonna get to that time. Can be your friend or your enemy part. Now I heard the Out the Grid. It was pretty good. I'm not sure if these name of these songs either, but this is what I think. Like I say, this is an honest review. I just listened to it. So let's get right. And I sat here and played it out to and listened to everything. But with albums, you had to give it a second listen. So I'm gonna have to go back. I'm gonna listen to it again and see how I feel about it. Let's Get Right. It's pretty good. I feel like the album had just a little bit too much auto tune. Like it felt. I've seen people talk about the album, and I've heard people say it sounded dated, and I get what they mean. Just simply off auto tune. It's still popping, but man, back a couple years ago, about 4 or 5 years ago, the T-Pain era or whatever, it was really buzzing then. Everybody was on it. But nowadays, people ain't doing it. Nowadays, most rappers want to be R&B singers. When back in the day, rap and R&B really didn't coexist. Dudes that listen to rap or that rap thought, these R&B dudes are soft, per se. But we know that ain't the case. But we're just saying how it was looked at back in the day compared to how it's looked at now. All right, and I heard the song. I'm not for sure if there was Pop Smoke on the song or not. Like I say, this is an honest review, and I just listened to it, so I'm not for sure. But I like that song though, and it felt good to. I believe it was Pop Smoke. It felt good to hear Pop Smoke voice, on a song, man, because it makes you. Some people forget, but you gotta remember though, man. Pop Smoke. People think that he reached his peak, man. He ain't reached his peak yet, man. Or he was just starting, man. He was young in the game too. Pop Smoke was probably about like 20, I think. Moving around like 30, 35, grown man time. And it's just, R.I.P. Pop Smoke, man. It was good to hear his voice on the song. And then, like I say, he had, only that style that Pop Smoke got. Because, people make, New York rappers, they make the drill inspired songs. And I heard a lot of them before I heard Pop Smoke. Everybody, rap to them type of beats, but I ain't gonna lie, man. Sometimes your charisma and your swag can carry it. You feel me? And if you really that dude in real life, it's gonna it's gonna appear when you rapping, and you could just tell that Pop Smoke really believe what he tell you. I'm that dude. I'm fly. I'm fresh. All that. So it was good to hear dude voice on a track, man. R.I.P. Pop Smoke. The song, nigga, we made it. That what it was. That what it was. I think that's the name of it. What else? The other song I heard, I believe it was called "Okay." Now that song has some pretty dope verses on it. You feel me? It has some dope lyrics. The whole thing about this album that I find different than other albums I've listened to here recently is that everything on here is positive. You feel me? I don't know if this is supposed to be a gospel album or if I know it's a lot of I know it's church inspired, you feel me? You can tell that off the top, you feel me? Another thing, when I first turned it on, I thought I clicked on the wrong thing because they just kept repeating Donda. I was like, man, now I'm finna turn this off. Well, am I on the right thing? And I fast forward and I'm like, okay. So anyway, next one. I guess the name of the song was Remote Control, not for sure. It was. I'm gonna tell you how I felt about that song. It was like simple lyrics with with young nigga ad libs. You feel me? If y'all get what I'm saying. And and I ain't gonna lie, I kinda got mad when I started hearing gabbity gabbity gibbity gabbity gibbity how lit. I'm like, bruh, man, now come on, man. Don't do us like that. Now you were doing good till you did that. You feel me? And I start to lose interest. I'm like, man, he finna clown us like that time when he put out that song, Skibidi Bobbidi Boop or what I don't know what it was, man. But I'm gonna tell you from there, from the beginning to the last song I listened to, which I'm gonna talk about here in a minute. The whole mix of the CD sounded like the old Kanye mixed with a new Kanye with with a throw in seasonings of young nigga. You feel me? It felt like Kanye was. It's like it's like Kanye wanted to be 20 again. If that makes sense. I ain't talking bad about him. You feel me? Because I'm gonna tell you, like I say in a minute, how I really feel about an overall review. I'm just talking about just the sound of it so far. You feel me? Because it's a lot of skirt, whoop. All that young dude talking. I'm like, man, that ain't Kanye. This ain't spaceship. I feel that a person has to grow, and your music is not gonna stay the same. But I don't know, man. That's how it was sounding to me so far. And then, okay, you get to the song. I think they were saying, "How can I get through?" And I don't even know. Is that a song? You feel me? Because to me, that was a hook that was just repeated about 5 or 6 times, and then it goes to the next. It's like he just, I don't know, like he wants to take up 2 minutes of space on the album or whatever. And it's, already long. You feel me? It's long, but it's worth listening to. The thing about it, now I'm gonna give you my overall review before I tell you the last song I heard. Now, my overall review for this album, so far from what I've heard, I like it. People say I've heard people say it's trash. I've heard people say this and that. And the reason I feel like people say that is because they're so used to hearing bang bang, shoot 'em up, smoke a op pack, do all this, they're so used to hearing that. So when you hear something positive and you hear somebody actually trying to tell you something, you clown it, you feel me? It's like being a smart dude in school, you feel me? Or being like my son, for instance. My son don't talk like I talk. You feel me? He don't got the slang. He don't talk slang, or he don't even sound country. My son talks very proper with correct English, and he's a very smart young man. You feel me? And I thank God for it. That's how I want him to be. But people would look at it and ask me like, why he talk like that, and then I say, what, the right way? You feel me? Like people, people don't gravitate toward positivity nowadays. People just gravitate toward negativity. You feel me? I don't understand it. The whole from so far when I was listening to it, it gave me good vibes. And then when I got to the song that I had to play twice, the reason I was late on here was is there anybody here that needs Jesus? And then I think that's how it go. And then he got the rapping, man. Kanye was spitting some real lyrics then. Now that's the Kanye I know. I like. Now see, now this is a song you can tell that he wrote here recently. All them other songs, I don't know if he had them in the in the in the bin and then brought them back out. But that song there, I know he wrote and took time on, and he wanted to make sure that was on this album, and It was specifically for this album. Like you can tell the beat was hard, the verses were hard. J Electronica not only took off rap wise, but he schooled you. He gave you game. I'm talking about real knowledge. He broke down probably a college course in a verse. You feel me? And and most dudes ain't even gonna listen to it. You feel me? They gonna probably look past it because it say Jesus name in it, or look past it because he's saying words. He being too lyrical. You feel me? People love to hear dumbed down music. Man, I ain't gonna stunt to you. That was the hardest song I done heard. It gave me my favorite Kanye CD is the first one, the very first one he came out with. That was man, that was so dope, man. And the song I used to have on repeat was "Never Let Me Down." You feel me? Because they was spitting on that junk. He was talking that game. They were being real on that junk. You feel me? And this song right here gave me that vibe. But when Kanye first came out and was spitting that raw, real emotion, like real life. I can relate. I feel every word. I know what you man. Did you write this rap about me? You feel me? One of them type of raps. And then I started doing the video. You feel me? That's the last song I got to. And overall, I like it. I don't know why people say it's trash. I don't know why. People don't. I didn't like 808s and Heartbreaks. I didn't like that. I be honest with you. I'm gonna keep it 1,000. I didn't like really too much nothing else he put out after the first one. It was like a couple songs, probably 10 or 11 songs I liked, but as the albums as a whole, I didn't like those other albums. I could put on his first one and play that whole thing through. You can put on this one and play it through. That's what I'm saying. Like it ain't trash, man. I mean, I don't. If somebody tell you trash, they hating. You feel me? They probably don't like the fact that he was BSing about dropping it, or all DJ Envy. He called him a clown about it, and he probably did do some BS behind the scenes or whatever. But they say when you get termed genius, they always throw mad in front of it, right? He's a mad genius. And that's real talk. Every time you hear genius, they always put mad in front of it. So, greatness don't come without without a lot of struggle, without a lot of pain, without a lot of difficulty. You feel me? So, that's in life. If you didn't have bad times, how would you know when the good came? So, I don't see the trash. I liked it, and the only thing I didn't like was all those ad libs and how you and all that drill and slide stuff, like that ain't. I don't feel like this. You feel me? Even though you from Chirac, I don't. When I turn on Kanye, I want to hear like that song I heard. Like I say, I guess the name of it is Jesus. I want to hear. I want to hear something like that. I want to hear you talking real talk. I like rap that when you rap it, it's like it's not a rap. It's like you actually having a conversation with me. You feel me? And trying to correct me or give me some game. That's the type of rap I like. That's just me personally. But I noticed the younger generation don't really want that, don't like that. But once they get older, they'll find appreciation in it. That just goes to the time thing I'm finna talk to you about. How time can be your friend or your enemy. Like right now when you're young, that's what you own, the bang bang, shoot them up, all that type of stuff. You ain't trying to hear what Kanye talking about Jesus or none of that. You ain't trying to hear that. But then when a person go through something or lose somebody or facing some kind of struggle, who the first person that you want to talk to? Jesus. You want to fall and pray. God, please let the y'all know how you do. Because I'm gonna tell you, I don't do. I pray every day. I probably pray 3 times a day. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like time can be a friend or your enemy, and you don't want to run out of time. You feel me? That's when it can be your enemy when you ain't taking advantage of it. When people say it's 24 hours in a day, We got the same 24 hours. What you do with yours. You feel me? Some people just walk around, during the day, take out their phone, go through Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, all that. You feel me? I do the same thing. I ain't gonna lie to you, but I also know that I need to make some money off this phone too. If I'm gonna hold this phone this much, I need to at least have this phone making me some money. So hence, start the YouTube channel. Hence, I started a profile on a sale page. You feel me? Selling like anything really. You feel me? From washing machines to damn uh, PS4s to anything really. Jack of all trades. How you call it. To work in a regular 9 to 5, all that. You feel me? It's all about what you doing at time because right now, time is our friend because you could be up, you could be doing good, all that. But if if you don't take advantage of it though, later on when time start passing by and you get to where you can't move around like you used to and all that, what did you do with that time before? It was your friend then, but now it's your enemy because it's catching up to you because it ain't gonna wait for you. You feel me? It ain't gonna wait for you. And I appreciate that, Avon. I'm trying. I am trying to. I'm striving to be successful. If not for me, for my kids, because as parents, our children look up to us, like for real. If you got, if you're a mother and you have a daughter, your daughter is watching. If you have a son and you're a father, he's watching you. And if you have a daughter and you're a father, your daughter is really watching you. Cause I'm gonna tell you, I got a girl and 2 boys. My boys love me. It ain't no doubt about it. They love me. My little girl though, she she loves me, love me. You feel me? It ain't different. You feel me? They love me, but a daughter, women are looking for men later on in life. A woman to eventually get married, and most women tend to go to the man that reminds them of their father. You feel me? So I have to set the example for her to know what kind of man she needs to have in life. So if you see me out here taking advantage of the time that I got in a little spare time, you feel me, to where you see me washing clothes or like I told my daughter the other day, I said, you see that they have to do everything. I'm over here by myself. If I don't do it, it ain't gonna get done. And I gotta make sure y'all straight. I said sometimes I can't sit still. I gotta move. And they understand it. But it just, you gotta take advantage of it. You got free time. Like it's like when you be working. Like what my manager man, what was it? It was my first job at McDonald's. Man, what was his name, man? I think it was Charles. I think it was Charles. But either way, that was my first job. He was my first manager. And I remember he told me the phrase that I would hear so many times in life. Got time to lean, got time to clean. If you done worked any fast food job, I swear you done heard that. If you got time to lean, you got time to clean. And that but it's true though. It's true. We might got mad at them, but it's the truth, you feel me? And that's in life too. If I got time to lean, I got time to clean. If I got time to sit and not do nothing, I got time to do something. You feel me? So find something to do. Something. Even man, look, man, even if you're just sitting here and you bored in the house and you just want to buy a cap and just start drawing on it or something, somebody might like it. You feel me? Do something. Even if you wanna go and get you some shirts made or something and then try to sell them or something. Go do something. You feel me? Take advantage. You feel me? Do something. Do something because nobody is gonna look out for you like you. And I have to look out for me because if I don't look out for me, I can't be around to look out for my kids. So I have to make sure that I'm straight first. You feel me? Make sure that I got, my mental health right, my business right. I got everything set up and, got money in my pocket, all that. You feel me? Because I know my kids gonna want. And as a father, I'm here to provide. You feel me? That's what men do. Yeah, I'll be over here experimenting. You feel me? Like I say, if I got time to lean, I got time to clean. So hey, I'll be over here experimenting. Like if I ain't working or making a video or editing a video or something or watching a movie or a documentary, finna do a video about it or something like that, I'll just be, my first passion in life was drawing. You feel me? So I like to draw. I appreciate it. I can't find the right paint for it though. My paint won't stick right. So I said, man, I'm gonna probably have to find some oil or something to put on there. But it's hard. You know how hard it is to find white paint. People just don't have white paint that you can paint with. You feel me? It's hard to find. But yeah, time it can be an asset. It can be a liability, man. You just gotta take advantage of it though, for real, because we don't know how long we're here. I really had to face that fact, man, a couple months ago. I'm like, man, I don't know how long I'll be here. I said, I really don't. Everybody wants to live to be old, you feel me? But I said to myself, I don't necessarily, I don't want to go young, you feel me? Definitely. But I don't want to go too old. I don't want to see none of my kids go. You feel me? That's what I'm saying. I want to grow old to see them be successful in life and have families, and then I'll be okay with, with leaving. I'll be okay then, like for real. But I can't do it. I can't, jeopardize nothing until I know that they straight, and that's gonna take time. You feel me? you ain't gotta you ain't gotta be balling in your 20s. You can be late. It can be later on in your life, and you can catch that boom. You feel me? You can catch that lick. You can catch that bag. But you gotta be active and trying to do it. With all the time that you have, you need to be taking that time and trying to pursue what you're trying to do. And don't be BSing about it. If you're gonna do it, do it. You feel me? Because when I said I was gonna do this channel, I said, man, I'm gonna do it. Anything I do, I go hard at. You feel me? I don't. I'm competitive, friendly competitive though. Like meaning that I watch other people channels and I look at their subscriber counts and all that. You feel me? I watch other people progress. And I be happy for their progress though. I don't never hate because I watch their videos. I comment, all that. You feel me? But I be like, okay, I need to work harder. You feel me? They up. You feel me? What am I doing? I don't know. Maybe I just need to go harder. So I just go harder. You feel me? And that's all you can do is worry about you. You feel me? It's gonna happen when it's meant to. That's my saying, y'all. If it's gonna happen, it's gonna happen. So if you determine to get to a certain point or to be something, it's gonna happen because that's what you want to be. It's gonna happen as long as you pursue it with all the time and energy that you have. You gonna do it. There ain't no doubt about it. There ain't no doubt about it. I will be successful and and worth some M's one day in life. You feel me? But it's gonna take time though. It's gonna take time. It's gonna take time. Let's say if it let's say if we went back in time, back to when I was like 20, 21, back when I was out there, like out there. But not like out there where I'm just, like I'm just so known and police after me. Nothing like that. But out there as in I got my hand in pretty much everything. I can I can get anywhere I need to be. I'm always strapped. I always got money on me. I'm always ready. You feel me? I ain't had no responsibility then. I ain't had no kids then. I'm pimping and doing I'm doing all type of stuff, man. And lo and behold, what if I would have got blessed with millions of dollars right then? I'm gonna tell you what would have happened. I would have been broke. I wouldn't have OD'd or nothing like that because I wasn't doing nothing like that then. All I would do was smoke. I would drink probably a beer or two, sometime with my homeboy. I ain't gonna lie to you. Sometimes I might have got drunk, but it wasn't no. I ain't got drunk number like 3 times in my life. I might would sit with, be an occasional drinker. Don't nobody want to sit and everybody else, got a beer. I might, what they call it, well, I'm a beer holder. You feel me? I might have the same beer the whole night, or I might be on my third. You feel me? But either way, if I'd have been blessed with millions, then I'd be broke now because I didn't know how to manage money. I didn't know. I didn't know what I know now. You feel me? I just put you like that. I didn't know what I know now. I didn't have the knowledge of nothing now. I didn't have no responsibility. I didn't have no responsibility. And having my son changed my whole life. Kids can change your whole life. And it's really on you if it's for the better or not, because it's a lot of deadbeats out here too. So it's really on you. But but my like I say, my superhero is my daddy, bro. Like I don't look up to none of these rappers or none of these actors or none of these athletes or none of that. My role model is right down the street. You feel me? And I can go down there and talk to him anytime I want to. And that's how it should be. I would want my sons to look at me as a role model. But I have to give them something positive to look at, you feel me? In which I feel I do. But it takes time to build it. You feel me? Because my oldest son is 12. I ain't gonna just go into depth when he was born, situations and stuff like that. But I had my son a whole lot. Me and my son through that time, it was. Have you ever seen them movies when you see a daddy and you see a son and you think you don't even know they father and son, you think they friends? That's how it used to be. If you see me with my son when he was 1, you see how I'm dressed right now? He was the same way. My son used to rock white tee, clean jeans, some fresh Air Force Ones, and I always had him on a 50 cap. It was either a black LA cap or a blue LA cap because he had 2 of them with his name on the side, just like I got my youngest son. He was just, that's just like I say, I was at the time. That's how I was, and I was molding him into how I was. You feel me? Like I used to have to take him everywhere with me, even when I would, be doing wrong. You feel me? Like I didn't have no choice because with nobody watching, they made, like I say, responsibility. Mom didn't want watching my kids. You feel me? You had him, you raised him, you be a man. And I had no issue with that because of my role model. My daddy been there my whole life and helped me out my whole life. And taught me lessons, all that. Showed me that a man's supposed to work. You supposed to be tired. You supposed to go through all that. We just men, we take that in stride and we just have to hold that weight. You feel me? And just be a man about it, man. I can't explain to you being a man. You feel me? If you a man, you understand. But I can't explain. I can't explain it, man. Men. Y'all just don't know, man. Sometimes women think that men just don't. Men just don't have too much worry. We just, as long as he work and take care of the house, that's all, man. It's way more. It's way more. It's way more. It's way more to go into that. way more to go into that, man. It used to be times to where I have to go and make sure. And then when I had all three of my kids, I would make sure that my all three of my kids ate, and my baby mom at the time make sure they all straight. And like I would make like I had just ate something when I was at work, and I done probably ate a chicken strip and that's it. You feel me? But I'm bringing food. Actually, be honest with you, I'm actually taking food. I'm taking food out of their freezer and bringing it to the crib. You feel me? Because money tight. You feel me? We gotta make sure that the kid got clothes. My son going. We had to go back and forth to Memphis. With his issue, but I can't break down and be like, man, I can't do this no more, man. Like, nah, I can't do that. You feel me? I have to put on that front, everything straight. I got this. Don't worry about it. Y'all home. Don't worry about what we're gonna cook. I'm gonna bring some food home tonight. Just make sure the kids got a bath and everything, and we gonna eat. I'm gonna make sure we eat. Don't worry about the bill. Don't worry about this. Don't worry about that. I got this. Don't worry about that. I'm telling you, I got it. It's straight. And you don't got no clue that like I just paid one bill, and I ain't even got all the money for the light bill yet, and then I gotta pay the rent. You feel me? And then the kids need Pampers, and plus I gotta make sure I gotta bring home some food when I get off. I know we gotta eat. You feel me? Like, y'all don't know what men go through at times, man. Don't make man. Y'all better appreciate us for real. Appreciate us, man. Cause I don't went without for my kids before. Still, I will now. And ain't no doubt about it. I don't went without before. Just for them to have. You know, for real, for real. I want, man. I want to get in depth with something, but the only reason I'm not, and I'm gonna keep it 100 with y'all, because I'm not at the level where I want to be at yet to say some of the stuff I want to say. But I've been through some times to where I had to sacrifice for my kids, and it gets no realer than I'm telling you. But stuff like that, I'm holding on to tell y'all, like I say, when I get to a certain level. But as men, like I say, we just gotta take it. We just gotta take it, man. And and like I say, know that your kids are watching. Know that they're watching. So give them something to watch. Give them something to watch. I suggest you, like, if when you're taking your kids to school in the morning, throw on Kanye Donda City. I would suggest it, like, real talk. It does, it puts you in a good mood. It talks positive. What is called when you hear subconscious. You subconsciously hearing good energy, positive things. Jesus, giving back, being good. Doing good unto others. All that you hearing all that. You feel me? So it subconsciously burns in your brain, and you do it in real life. And karma is real. When you do good, good come to you. It come to you. I'm man. I stand here, a person that has done stuff before, and I'm telling you, I'm telling you, God give blessings, bro. And if you don't believe it, man, try it. Just try it one time. Go bless somebody. See what happened to you. But don't look for no returns though when you do it. Just do it out the goodness of your heart. But still, I'm just saying, like, it still seems as if when you do good, good comes back to you. You feel me? You feel me? And I don't even talk about all the good things that be happening in my life sometimes, because I just ain't that type of person, you feel me? What God give it, God can take it away, you feel me? So I don't be tripping on too much material stuff and all that, but God is blessing me in so many ways, and I know in time He gonna bless me with even more. I believe He just making sure my mind is ready to be able to cope and deal with everything that comes with it. You feel me? But like I always say, I never compromise. I won't compromise. I don't like saying never. I won't compromise nothing that I stand for and what I believe in for no amount of money. For real. Because my goal is not to be how can I put it, like owner of Ciroc, owner of this, that, the third, and own this, that, and the third, I just plan on being able to financially sustain myself, my children, and leave them something in the bank to where they can start off and do right by their kids. You feel me? I only got like probably four or five big goals in life, but they big goals though. But they can be they're attainable. You feel me? You gotta be realistic with your goals too, but they're attainable. And all I got is five, and I've done one already. I've done one already. So use your time wisely. I hope y'all like watching this channel just then, man, cause I think I be doing some real videos. Not to brag on myself. I'm gonna keep it a G, man. Hey, I think I be speaking. I like my video. I go back and watch my videos sometimes. They be like, man, I said that. I said that. Like, man, what made me say that? Man, it was dope. I'm making so much sense, bro. Why ain't nobody listening to this? That's how I be feeling though. But that's just me, man. Like I said, I'm a confident dude. Ain't nobody gonna ever kill my confidence. I'm that dude. I'm that one. I am chosen. I know the gifts God blessed me with, and I use them all the time. You feel me? So y'all make sure y'all tune in, subscribe to the channel, go in my description, and look at all my social media accounts and whatever, and follow those. You feel me? Subscribe to the second channel, the Hardway Review. We got videos on there too. I'm gonna post up another one probably. I might post up one tonight. Like I say, man, time wait for nobody. I can't sit here and waste time. I might get y'all one tonight. Ain't no need for me to sit here and not be doing nothing. You feel me? So I might get y'all one here tonight on the movie I watched last night. But either way, y'all keep tuning in, man. I appreciate the love and support. Vaughn, I love you. Appreciate you being on the live. Man, hold up for you. Do what you're supposed to, not what you want to do. I'm out.